Hey guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. In today's video, we will take a look at Everdome and do some price analysis. If you look to the right hand side there, we've already had a 16% rise already, and I think it's higher than that if you look at that wick that we did hit up there at 4 cents. So we've had that rejection. So throughout this video, we'll take a look at some key levels, some levels where we could potentially buy, some levels where we could sell. There's quite a few things going on at the minute. So we've got the Genesis NFT claiming period, which is currently on. I think there's around 24 hours left. So make sure you check that out if you're eligible. I think you have to be in the top 10,000 stakers, which is, I think it's around $4,000 or $5,000 worth of Everdome. So if you are staking, go and check that out. Also, we have a land sale which is incoming, and if you do hold those NFTs or Genesis ones, then there's a good chance you'll get some discount on the land too. But yeah, things are looking good. I mean, from the bottom here, if we look at the bottom where we did hit down at 2.1 cent, I mean, look at that. From the very bottom to the top, we've already done 88% recovery, which is, it's decent really. It's not a bad move. Just take a quick look at Bitcoin. We are starting to push up a little bit. If you go down to hourly time frame on Bitcoin, have a bit of a zoom in. I put this tweet out earlier on. We've come into a level of resistance here, and we're two things. We either drop down and push up, or we just break down and we lose this level. What I think could happen here with Bitcoin is we could drop down to this 382 level at 38,500 and then push on. And hopefully, second or third time, we will break through this level of resistance and then hopefully push up towards that 40k barrier. If that does happen, altcoins will follow it. And that's what we want. We want altcoins to follow up, and then it will be bulls back in play. But still, the markets are looking extremely rough. There's not much going on, but we've had a nice rise from Everdome. And I mean, it was overdue, to be honest. This sell-off has not been the best, and due to the age of a project, you can imagine that still a lot of people who are vested are still selling their tokens at a very handsome profit. So you're going to expect for the project to at least drop over the course of the first 6 to 12 months. So if we are looking to potentially buy some Everdome, we have now come into this level of resistance, which is a key area in the past. As you can see here, we hit this level of support and then pushed up. We had a wick down, we had no closure below it. I mean, if you look at all this region around here, it was a major support level and now it is a major resistance level. So that's an area we need to get through. But if we're looking to buy, I think we should drop down right down to the 4-hour time frame and analyze this latest move here. So a couple of things we can do. We can use a Fibonacci if we look at the entire move from the bottom there to the top. If we're looking for some buys, really there's a possibility that we still come down and test this region down here. We've been close, but we've not actually tested that golden ratio retracement, which is around 2.9 cent. We're currently at 3.8 cent. It would be an horrible drop. I mean, if you're looking at prices there to there, it'd be another 24% drop. So that may be potentially out of a question. But what I would do is look at this level here at 3.4 cent. I think that's a decent area. And if we go down to the hourly, we can probably get a better perspective of things, and we could really look at this latest move here. So this is the latest move. We had that wick up again, hit that level of resistance and rejected that magical 4 cent region. So if you're looking at this region here, this is the start of the move here. On the 3rd of May, 2 o'clock, we started to rise. We have then rejected again out of this level of resistance. As you can see, this latest wick we rejected, but we're starting to push back up on this candle. I think if you're looking for buys, 3.7 cent is a decent region. So maybe ladder some orders in from 3.7. I mean, all the way down to the bottom of the move here. So you're looking for buys, 3.7 all the way down to 3.2. I think that could be, honestly, a decent area for you to potentially target for some buy orders in. The main area we need to get through and pierce through is this area here. We need to break 4 cent. Once we flip 4 cent, there's not much in terms of resistance until we get up here. We've obviously got this wick we need to start and target at 4.7. But I think this is the next major level of resistance up at 5.96 cent. If we do pierce through here, you're talking around another 50% move back up to that level of resistance. And then once you break through that, you've only got 14th of February to, you're talking 2 weeks of data above that region, probably less than that, 10 days. So that's an area we need to get through. So obviously we've mentioned the buy zones down here. Then the sell zone is here. I mean, obviously if you're looking to take some profit short term, use this level here as accumulation point. That could be a nice level. If we put the horizontal realm there, that could be another level. Because I mean, if you drag it all the way through, you can see all this support around here. We did lose it, deviation back up to the top, and then we rejected off that level there. So take profit regions, you've got 4.7 cent, and then we've got 5.8, 5.9 cent. Those are two levels which personally I would look at to potentially take some profit. Looking at the RSI down here, it is at 51%, so we've got plenty of room to grow, but also plenty of room to drop as well. And if we drop down to a 4 hour and put the moving averages on, use the 20 and the 50, we have now formed a bullish cross, which is a great sign. We are now trading back above the 50 and also trading back above that moving average 20. When that happens, you do get that bullish cross, and that would really signify a push to the upside. It just depends on what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin does start to rally, we have got that FOMC news. I'm not sure if it's about to land anytime now, or it's already landed. I'm not too sure on macro outlook, but it depends on what that does. That might push the price of Bitcoin up. If Bitcoin does continue to push up, then also be wary that altcoins will follow. But also just be wary as well. The markets just never go your way, and we've got a bit of news landing for Everdome with the fact that the land sale is now very, very close. Just be wary of a sell the news event, and that's in any single project. People start buying up, so they could have thought, right, we've got some news incoming. We could start buying it up, let people mop up all this buying pressure. When the news lands, we may get a dump, so just be wary of that too. I think if we did get a dump, it would be a flash crash and then a push back up, because fundamentals on this asset are really strong. I think metaverse now, it's just one of those buzzwords and one of those things that's going to be happening in the future. We've got Facebook that has adopted the name Meta now, and that's massive. I think this is the start of something that's going to be massive. It's going to be a multi-trillion-dollar industry over the course of the next few years, and I think that if you're getting into assets like Everdome, I really think it will be a real game changer, and it could be a portfolio stacker. So if you're worried about it, play air to caution, but for me, I think it's a solid asset. And what I've seen from the videos that they've already put out, the trailers of Everdome, I really like what they're doing. So that's just my thoughts on Everdome today. Just while we're on in this subject, a quick look at Hero. Looks bad, doesn't it? Look how bad Hero looks. But if you look at another chart, it still looks as bad, but this is another chart. So this is the one that's got all the data back to July when it launched. We've come down to a major level down here, which I mentioned before is an area we need to hold. This was a major support level when it launched back in August, where we pushed up, we dumped, and now we have come back down. We've actually tested that level that wick, but if we lose that level, it will not be good. So what we need to do is get back above this level of resistance here. Once we get back above 3.8, 3.7 cent and get above these moving averages, I think we may start to look okay, but we really need to start pushing some news out on Meta Hero. I think that needs to start coming thick and fast. I know they said they're building, so we're not going to push out any news, but even snippets or anything, maybe even get some of Rob's Pumpermental videos, which might give it a bit of a kick up the arse. I think the technology that we have got and the machine itself is one of a kind, and like I say, partnering with Fame has been a huge success so far, and you can see the quality that brings. I think it is second to none. So just some quick thoughts on there. We do not need to lose this level, and we really need to regain this level up here. So fingers crossed that does happen soon. That's going to do it for today, though. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.